Dear students, today we are going to discuss about human resource management. Human resource management are otherwise known as the personnel management. So personnel management is people at work, manpower, staff, and employees. So this now we'll see the meaning of HR. What is HR? Human resource management is also a function of management concerned with hiring, motivating, and maintaining people in an organization. It focuses on people in the organization. And coming to the point of definition, human resource management can be defined as employing people, developing their resources, utilizing, maintaining, and compensating their services. In turn, with the job and organizational requirements. So let me move to the important thing of the HRM that is called the functions. So we'll see what are the functions of HRM. First, HR acquisition, HR development, HR performance and compensation, motivation and maintenance, and then industry relations. So in HR acquisition, we have HR planning, recruitment, selection, and placement. Next, HR development, career planning, training and development, organizational development. And next, performance and compensation. We will do the performance management, incentives and benefits, and motivation and maintenance, empowerment, health and safety, HR mobility, creating, motivating environment. Then industry relations, discipline and grievances pursuit, management, individual dispute management. So we spoke of HR. Now we'll see the important question of HR, that is called the scope of HR. So in that, first we have nature of interaction, next procurement, next remuneration, next motivation, and then maintenance, then industrial relations, then prospects. So in that, first scope is procurement, and second is revenue production. So HR is also being we have to all the employees are working in the organization usually with remuneration. So remuneration is also a kind of motivation. For example, I joined in the organization as executive. So for a year after, I'll definitely expecting some kind of motivation in the form of increment or in the form of promotion or so HR remuneration is also leads to motivation, and this motivation is has to be maintained. They have to maintain their own motivation, and employees also they say they have to maintain their work steadily, and it leads to the industry relation and the prospects. Next topic is the nature of HR. In nature of HR, we have inherent part of management. In that, selecting inherent part of management is not about selecting people, training, motivating, uprising their performance for improving their quality. Next, pervasive functions. Now we'll see the what is pervasive functions present in all levels of management in an organization. Next, action oriented, solve problem through relational policies rather than record keeping. Next, people oriented. HRM is all about the people at work, assign jobs, procedure results, reward, motivate them towards improvements in productivity. Next, future oriented. Effective HRM helps organization meet its goals. Development oriented. HRM develops the full potential of employees through reward, training, job rotation. Next, integrating mechanism. HR maintains a cordial relationship between people working at various levels in organization. Next, comprehensive function. Workforce signifies people working at all levels. HRM differs with form, shape, but the basic objective of effective utilization of human resource remains the same. Next, continuous function. HRM is not a one shot deal. It requires a constant awareness and alters of human relations in everyday operation. Next, based on human relation, every person has different need, perception, and expectations. The manager should give due attention to these factors. Scope and capacity of HR. Human resource planning through various positions, recruitment and selection, develop a pool of candidates, job design, define tasks, assign authority and responsibility, training and development, helps in developing key competencies, appraisal of performance, systematic assessment and evaluation place. Next, motivation of workforce, develop enthusiastic workforce, remuneration of employees focuses on fair, constant, and equitable compensation. Society security, welfare of employees, working conditions, transparent medical assistance, etc. Review and audit of personal policies ensures reliable HR policies. Industrial labor relations ensures healthy union message relationship. Example, settlement of dispute. Now, objectives of HR to help the organization reach its goal, to employ the skills and abilities of the workplace efficiently, to provide the organization with well-trained and well-motivated employees, to increase employees' job satisfaction and self-articulation. Next, to develop and maintain a quality of work life, to communicate HR policies to all employees, to be ethically and socially responsive to the needs of the society, and to provide an opportunity for expansion and voice in management, to provide a fair, acceptable, and efficient leadership, to establish sound organizational structure and desirable working relationship. Importance of HR, attract and retain talent, train people for challenging roles, develop skills and competencies, promote team spirit, develop loyalty and commitment, increase productivity and profits, improve job satisfaction, enhance the standard of living, generate employee opportunity, generate trust and respect. Human resource policies. A policy is a man-made rule of predominant courses of action that is established to guide the performance of work towards the organization objectives. Policies are statements of the organization's overall purpose or its objectives in various areas with which its operations are concerned, personnel, finance, production, marketing, and so on. Objectives of HR policies. Fulfillment of the organizational objective, informing the employees about the policies, development of sincere sense of duty within their enterprise, providing adequate and trained personnel at all levels, protection of the common interest of all parties, establishment of mutual confidence and avoidance of misunderstanding, opportunity for growth who are willing to learn and train, recognition of work and accomplishment by offering rewards. Characteristics of sound HR policies. Define positive, clear, and easily understood by everyone. It should be in writing in order to preserve laws. A responsibility is stable but not rigid, that is periodically revised. Balanced with the kind of reputation the enterprise wants to build. Recognize the desire of workers. In the best internet of all parties, employer, employee, and republic community. Based on careful analysis of all the available facts, must providing a two-way communication between employer and employees. Types of HR policies. Functional policies, centralized policies, major policies, minor policies. And other policies, recruitment policies, new regular staff employee orientation, staff retention, attendance and leave policies, grievance handling, drug and alcohol abuse, employee relations, personal debits, performance evaluation, feedback and coaching, insurance policy, termination policy. Recruitment is done in house, detailed recruitment process to guide, advertising the position to ensure that the applicant pool is diverse and qualified. Screening, inviting candidates of the position.